Alright, so with the current lack of content in Black Ops Cold War, I think it's safe to say that Activision could really use some content to be released from Modern Warfare. I think since Warzone and Modern Warfare did a lot better than Black Ops Cold War, I think they need to go ahead and release some new maps on that game. They could increase the sales of Modern Warfare by doing that. They need to release those new weapons that have been leaked already and everything like that. And they need to release more content for Cold War, of course, also, because it just seems like content-wise things are spread really, really thin right now. They really need to stop being stingy with the content. I know they have some type of plan in order or whatever, but I really think that they need to rethink things, just like Xbox, how the community was talking, and they decided to go back and lower their price because they were trying to double their price from $60 for their membership, for their gold Xbox Live membership, to $120 a year, which is absolutely nuts. I knew my thoughts when I heard that were like, there's no way, but if they're really trying to do this, then Sony's just going to outsell the hell out of them. Or us as the consumers are going to be really, really screwed, because if they start selling Xbox Live memberships for $120 a pop, Sony's going to do the same thing. They're going to double their price as well. So I'm glad that the community backlash caused them to step down, because nobody's got $120 to spend on that. I mean, people do, but that's unreasonable pricing, let's just be honest. And it's a good thing for the whole gaming community that they did go back on that, because then if they didn't, Sony might have tried to pull it too. Cold War's definitely the most lacking in the content department compared to Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare, of course, had the whole year of the content releases and seasons and everything like that Cold War is eventually going to have. But it feels even like this game came out less complete, Cold War, I mean. And it feels like even like the seasons and the content releases are more few and far between. Like, it feels like they're getting way more like intense with the drip feed. It's like you're getting less and less, and they're spacing it out more, and they're trying to basically starve us. I don't know. I really don't know. But maybe they're just banking on the success of the upcoming Warzone update. I don't know when that's going to come exactly. Maybe in a couple months. Maybe on the 1-year anniversary. I think it's going to have all the Fireteam Dirty Bomb maps. That's just my thinking on it, and I think that they're just using all of those maps basically as a server stress test. What I mean by that is, when there's usually a certain area of the map, there's usually like no more than a couple teams over at a certain area of the map, unless it's like a final circle or something. And so they're testing little like tendencies like that, like how many players are going to be hanging out around these certain areas of the map, and then see how the server handles that, because they're going to have to scale it to 150 players or whatever for Warzone, unless they plan on making it like a smaller scale Warzone type of thing, which I think the community wouldn't be too happy about. So my take is that it's going to be all the Fireteam Dirty Bomb maps, plus like a new one that we're possibly going to be getting. We might have 1 or 2 new ones drop in the meantime, because I think it's going to be more than just 3 Fireteam Dirty Bomb maps put together. I think it's going to be a pretty large-sized map. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get any new maps or anything like that on Modern Warfare, and they just release the new weapons, and those are just to be used, I guess, basically for the general public. The idea will be that they're to be played with in Modern Warfare to help boost the sales, and to be played within Warzone. Hopefully that's not the case, and they can drop some new maps within Modern Warfare as well, because I mean, it would be good for the company, because some people just simply don't like the Cold War engine, and that's just, it is what it is. They're not going to rechange the whole engine. I do think that the next Warzone update will be inside of the Modern Warfare engine, because that's just the newer engine. The Cold War engine's actually more close to the Black Ops 4 engine than the Modern Warfare one is. I want to see them add more maps to Modern Warfare because honestly I enjoy the engine more, especially playing like Ground War because there's not really skill-based matchmaking in that. And then Shoot the Ship is pretty fun. If they added another map that was along those type of lines, those I would be happy with that. And I'm excited about the new guns, especially to see how they work within Warzone and everything like that. But I don't want to see those type of things get in the way of Black Ops Cold War getting the much needed attention that it needs. Like, as cool as Fireteam Dirty Bomb is, like, the graphics are kind of, like, they're not very good. They're not, like, terrible, but there's a noticeable visual difference between them and the regular multiplayer graphics. And that's what leads me to believe that it's, like, some type of server stress test thing going on. And that, it's just going to be ported into the Modern Warfare engine and used for Warzone. But I don't know. They need to be less stingy with the content and drop it more quickly. I don't know if they're holding back because they're cutting back on budget or something, or what exactly they're doing. They're trying to offset something going on with the stocks. I don't know. But everybody have a great day. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that there's enough content in Black Ops Cold War?